Welcome back, everybody, to the next session of Reditus, episode 82. Let's go over last week's recap. Following the tracked footprints, Jak, Trey, and Reen dove beneath the waters north of the Sooms and discovered a circular entrance carved into the bank 40 feet below the surface. Inside the tunnels, beneath Arrocan, Elion used his raven to scout ahead, spotting two of the recruited farmers gathered near a strange metal rod embedded in the ground, glowing red. Jak and Trey explored the caverns underneath, finding a leather sack filled mostly with clothes before encountering one of the farmers working on another metal device. As Jak subdued him, blood poured unnaturally from the ring on his hand, only retreating once Jak had healed him, confirming the ring's sinister influence. When the rest of the ATLADS arrived, they interrogated the farmer, learning that he and his companions had been hired by Paradon to install and activate the rods, then leave until called back weeks or months later. Unsatisfied, Elion pushed deeper into the farmer's mind, glimpsing fragments of visions. A pale woman dancing in water, Paradon's deal, instructions from a courier, and overwhelming waves of blood. The strain nearly transformed the farmer again until Elion healed him, halting the change. Jak and Trey tracked down the remaining farmers in another chamber and started to return with them restrained. Meanwhile, Darius and Elion devised a brutal solution to sever the ring's control. Remove the wearer's finger. As Darius cut through Cam's hand and Elion immediately healed the wound, the ring violently tore itself free and shot across the cavern, slamming into the golden metal rod with a resounding metallic crash. I'll be right back to see what happens next.
Through shattered lands and broken sky, the keys ignite, the lost must rise. Bound by fate, by blood, by steel, a world forgotten, a truth concealed. Heartless, forged in flame and dust, a heart of gears, a soul to trust. Jak the hunter's silent king, a shadow's wrath, the watcher unseen. Darius speaks with silver tongue, a tale half truth, a song unsung. Mastos walks where wild winds call upon, to earth, to beast, to all. ATLADS rise, the night is long, through fate and fire, standing strong. His awakened shadows call, one by one the mighty fall. The mighty fall.
All right, welcome back, guys. To bring you up to exactly where we are in the moment. So Darius and Elion, having severed the finger, Jak and Trey walking up through the dark hallway back towards their friends, just slightly away from the rod that they had encountered these two tepid farmers. The ring, you hear the spark fly, and as you do, this red pulse comes out from the metal rod. Elion, Darius, and Frogmos, I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, dude, I can't roll right now.
Right off rip.
Yeah, like seriously, I was over there listening
Cam
to
is
you.
as well.
Oh,
As this wave just, you feel it go out, and you feel your bodies almost be pulled towards this metal rod as this energy pulses out.
Okay, everything on the die, but I don't have my
Constitution.
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. Oh, +5. Oh, 19. I hope that's good.
Okay,
11
Elion is
for me.
19. Darius 11. Frogmos.
Technically, wouldn't I be Toadmos? Just saying.
Technically, wait. Does guidance help on saving throws?
+1, so 19.
No.
Whatever.
I'm sorry, what was the overall total, Frogmos?
18 +1, so 19.
19. Okay. As this pulse, you feel this kind of pulse push out and in, pull you almost towards this. But your bodies themselves not pulling. You can feel the very blood within your veins rip from your skin as lesions start to appear as the blood flies towards the column. Elion, you take 16 points of slashing damage. Mastos, you take 16 points of slashing damage. Darius, you take 32 points of slashing damage.
Sorry, what's slashing us right now?
The blood that is exiting your body, going towards the metal rod.
Is this a
Mastos,
spell or magical effect?
it's not a spell, no.
Is it a magical effect?
It's a physical effect.
Okay, so not a magical effect.
Not
No,
caused
it's
by
not.
magic.
It's not affected by your rolling twice against magical ability.
Okay.
Mastos, you hear this almost yelp right beside you, and an immediate loss of weight as you all feel this warm liquid down the side of your face as Cam has been ripped apart.
Aw, Cam.
Trey and Jak, as you're escorting these two up, way lit by the floating lights by Trey, your two farmers immediately stop walking. Hands down, heads down, hands together. As both of you look over, you see now their bound hands covered in a red viscous liquid, unmoving, eyes glowing red.
Oh, brother.
Where are you taking them? They both say with their mouths wide open.
Jak kind of turns around, kind of bladed stance. We're escorting them out of this place.
They have much yet to do. I suggest you leave them be.
I think they already accomplished what you were looking for.
I think not. They still have roles to play, and I do not wish to sacrifice what little life they have to kill you both. Walk away.
Jak is going to kind of crack his neck, and he's going to pull out his dagger of venom, and he's going to walk up to one of the figures, and he's going to raise their hands up as he's going to put the blade in between the hands, and he's going to...
Well, as you reach for the hands, and the head raises to see these red eyes, almost blood tears dripping down the side. The hands raising, you can see that they are together clasped, almost solid in a casing of what looks like almost dried blood, but yet is liquid and moving at the same time. You can't even see the rope.
Oh, okay. Then he'll put his dagger back. Not ready to face us again yet.
And the mouth opens again. If you faced me even once, you would never do it again. Now leave my little pets alone. This is a voice you do not recognize.
Can I send a message to Jak? Well, like this is happening.
No, this is all kind of happening
Simultaneous.
as the blood splashes over. I guess, yeah. Right now, well, we'll get back to you, Elion. This is kind of happening at the same time.
Sure. Yep.
As the finger sever.
I'm basically, as soon as I hit the ground and I collect myself, that's when I want to.
Okay, perfect.
Jak is going to take a step back, like 2 or 3.
Do we hear this in our heads, or is this actually spoken
No,
out loud?
this is
to-
spoken
from
out
these
loud.
guys?
Yeah. Out loud. The same voice
That's
coming
like-
out of both of the mouths.
It's like simultaneously. Say we step out of here. What guarantee are you going to give that these men get to live? That we get to live? What about our mates? You're going to let just everybody walk out of here? Easy peasy.
I don't care about you. You're completely meaningless to me. You may leave.
And what of their lives? Are you going to take them in the end?
I will not take their lives. I give them what they wanted. A small task for such a great reward.
And why why look for me?
I don't even know who you are.
Oh, this isn't Paradon or Vamoria? Vamoria?
Paradon. Oh no, very much not Paradon. Everybody works for someone, don't they? Now I suggest you leave before I have to burn these pets to make it happen. You see the blood start to slowly start crawling up the wrists of the farmers.
And Jak puts his hand up. I'm leaving.
Before you say anything else, Elion, you kind of hit the ground and kind of regain your senses. Darius kind of like trying to regain yourselves, kind of pushing the blood off your face, the splattering from Cam. Elion, you can send your message.
I'm as I'm getting like I kind of gathering myself, I slam my staff into the ground and I send my message to everyone. I should probably have thought about what I was going to say.
Yeah, we are still psychically connected, so.
Right. We're hurting here. Something's hit us. Help. And I'm just going to beam out a mass cure wounds.
Okay. Frogmos, you're still in your Frogmos form, I'm assuming?
Toad! I'm a toad! A giant toad!
All right.
Yes,
so-
yes, I am.
Okay. All right, so let's see what healing Darius and Frogmos and Elion get. Unfortunately, Cam is beyond healing.
What? We can't piece them back together like Humpty Dumpty?
12. Another 18 plus 3. Oh, 21 points of healing.
Awesome.
Oh, wait, do I have my spell? No, I'm not a.
No.
Okay, I'm not Atlas.
So as you slam your staff down on this healing wave goes out, this kind of green energy overtaking the red glow of the cavern. As you can see, the whatever glow is contained within the meta rod itself is now gone. But this healing energy goes out. You guys make sure to take those healing points. And at this point, Trey and Jak, you do hear this message. No, Trey wasn't part of the bonding.
No.
Sorry, Jak, you hear this message in your mind.
All right, as he hears it, Jak kind of steps back. He puts his hand up. We're leaving. And he's going to continue to take a step back, and he's going to call out as he's walking backwards. So who are you then?
I don't even want something as menial of you to utter my name. Be displayed.
And Jak will kind of look straight to Trey. We need to listen.
We ain't nothing but pawns on your board. You made that pretty clear. From one pawn to another, I'd like these men to be able to go home. What I gotta say to you convinced me to take these guys back upstairs. They done the job. They put down that rod, whatever it is. Got another one behind us.
And the one at the back, both kind of staring straight forward to Jak. The one at the back, you see the head just rotate 180 degrees towards you, stare directly at you. That's exactly where they were going next. Their work here is done for now.
So you let them go then. They done their job. Let them go back home.
I was not holding them back. You are the ones that have restrained them.
Colin, can you NPC me till Corinne gets home, please?
Yeah.
These men made a mistake. You know that. I know that. I can see it. They're in over their heads. You went offering them something they couldn't refuse at a time when they were at their lowest. Predatory. You're a beast. These men, they can make good folk. They should be better. Lapse in judgment. Don't judge them for their worst decisions. Just let them go. You say they're pawn pieces. Find somebody who's not worth their time. Find a prison if you have to. Someone who hurts people. These men are good, I can see it in them. Just let them go.
And you see the one that is staring at you now twists the entire lower torso to match the head that's facing you. Would you give up yourself to save these so innocent people? You speak so nobly. The other one starts shifting back now, turning and walking, both of them side by side facing you. Eyes red, mouth just dangling open.
I don't think you'll find much use for me. Better the devil you know.
Well then, your exit. And you see both of them kind of move their hands and gesture towards the north tunnel.
Jak, you head out. Go on. Take your lads. I'll be behind you. Right behind you.
Okay. And Jak will turn around and start darting back to them, and he'll think back to the group. We got to get out of here. It's time to go.
Okay. Frogmos, are you doing anything during this time?
No. Just kind of...
I'll stumble over to Darius and check on him, see if my healing has helped him.
Yeah, look over and what was that? Whew. We should probably get out of here.
I don't know where. Did I see what happened to Cam?
You felt what happened to him. He kind of like with this pulse going out, kind of blinding, kind of lifting up your hands. You felt the splatter, and you see pieces of flesh and bone scattered in the hallway.
I send out like through the message or whatever connection. The farmer's dead. I don't know what happened. Flash of light. You need to get in here. We need to get out.
Jak, are you safe if I teleport Elion and I out of here? Darius says.
Jak will think back. Do what you need to do. I'm on my way.
Can I look to the ring on the staff? Is it still there?
Look at the ring and the rod, and it is gone.
The ring's
You see the rod. There looks to be a crack up it, and there's no light or energy emanating from it whatsoever. And no ring.
And we've seen the blood absorb into the rod.
Yeah, you've seen it go towards it and into the rod, and that's all you've seen.
Mm-hmm. Right, let's regroup. Are you near the other rods?
You message that to Jak?
Yeah, well, yeah, anyone.
Oh.
I'm talking out to everyone.
Jak will message back. They already put in the second rod. That was all of them. and something or someone is speaking through them. We need to get out of here. Trey's lingering behind a little bit. So we just need to get out now before he lights them up as well.
Did Darius say out loud that he thought it was Sikosen? Or was that
He did, yeah.
above table?
Yeah. At one point he did say it's a shot in the dark, but it possibly could be Sinkosen.
Okay. Did he say that like just out loud, or did he say it over? Did that like?
When you guys were having a discussion about Paradon, and he was talking about Magnus.
Okay.
Such, he did say it, yeah.
There's someone else controlling them, controlling Paradon. I seen a vision. Darius thinks it could be Sikosen. Is that who you spoke to? Did they identify themselves?
How far away has Jak gotten?
I mean, this is probably only about 15-20 seconds of talking, so you'd say you probably reached the first cavern where you're going to take a left and then run down the hallway to meet where this other rod was. So you're about probably halfway back to them.
If Jak is basically going to turn and yell towards Trey, and he's going to let out a Sikosen! Like, just kind of letting it echo through the cave, and that's about it. And then he's just going to keep running.
Okay. Trey, you hear this kind of echo down, like echoing down. These hallways just made of stone just carry the sound. As it echoes down, you almost feel the vibration of it in your chest. And as you do immediately hear this, you see both of the entities, their heads just whoosh, swivel immediately around towards the north exit.
So they respond sharply to that name.
Yeah.
Well then, sounds like somebody struck a chord with a name. Sikosen, was it? Well, let me tell you something. You've obviously got a lot of things to consider right now. Got a lot of people that want to stop you. And so, you're having men at their lowest points, scurrying around in the dark. You don't want to be found. And I think that we already know how. So let me tell you something here and now. They ain't gonna stop until you're done. You give up now, we'll take it easy on you, I promise. You come and talk to me. We're gonna figure out how to get through it together, whatever it is. But you keep taking this course, there's gonna be blood. And not just this swirling mess you make all by yourself. The kind you can't stand. The kind that'll make you curl over. The kind that's gonna put you 6 feet under. What's it gonna be?
Both turn to you again, around. They take a few steps forwards, both in complete tandem, about 10 feet away from you at this point. Oh, there's going to be lots of blood. Lots and lots of blood. And they both start raising their hands slowly as you see the blood start to stream up both of their right arms, slowly creeping up towards their shoulder. What do you do?
I think Trey is probably just going to start backing up. He's going to start backing his way down the hallway. And if they try to make any swift motions, he's just going to try to escape.
So, backing out, you're going towards the exit where Jak kind of went, or back towards the metal rod? Like the one that you found these two guys. So south would be towards that, or north towards where Jak ran.
I don't recall if Trey believes there's an exit that way. I think that we had gone that way, but I don't know if we found an exit that way.
Yeah, you guys didn't really search the cavern. You guys just seen them by the rods, kind of hunted them down and brought them back, so you're not aware of any exit.
Right, so he'd go the only way he knows. That's the same way Jak's going.
Okay. As soon as you start moving out towards that exit, you see the blood start to recede back to the hands. As you kind of like make your way down that hallway and glance back, you see them kind of like fall to the ground, and all of a sudden you see kind of the frantic farmers looking around, start kind of checking each other as you start running. At this point, Darius, you just routes to Elion. Should I bring us up? I think it's about time we leave. Yes, Frogmos, you can make your way out. Yeah, Darius puts his hand on your shoulder, Elion. You just cast Dimension Door.
So I'm alone. I just look around and go, oh, okay.
I should make sure he has that spell still available before casting it. Dimension Door. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so Frogmos, you see in a familiar fashion, Darius and Elion disappear from in front of you. Okay, perfect. So we'll burn to one in the ring. That way you still have a fourth spell to be able to cast back into the ring. Needed. Okay, so off he goes. Frogmos, what are you up to? You are covered in blood. You're looking at the rod. It's got a crack down it. There's no light or anything emanating from it.
First, I'm gonna lick the blood off me. Like all my face and body, just one big tongue lick.
One tongue sweep.
Wipe.
Okay.
Yeah, like a wiper blade, exactly. And I'm going to attempt to take the rod out with my tongue.
Okay. Yeah, you approach the rod and tongue wraps around it. Go ahead and roll me a strength check, please.
Oh, which one of these dice? One is cracked, and the cracked one I don't want to keep using. I feel like it'll spill out all my bad luck. That is going to be a 15 overall. That's 13 plus 2.
Okay, 15. So as you go to yank on it with your tongue, you can see that the crack of this metal rod that kind of starts at the base of it has kind of broken out into the ground. You can see almost little fractures in the earth around where this is inserted, and you feel it have give, and you feel it kind of start to shake a little bit, but it does not come out of the ground.
Can I keep trying?
Of course you can.
Can I try again?
Yeah.
Okay, try again.
Strength check.
Oh, that's better. It's 15 plus 2, so 17.
17. Yeah, again, one more pull, and it comes loose from the ground. You see part of it stays cracked and stuck in. The other half kind of fractured and pulls out from the ground. Half of it kind of stuck in. The other half there. You see almost like what looks like a almost like a tripod, where two of these legs are kind of still stuck in the ground, and one has come free with about a third of the rod that you've kind of broken off with you in your tongue.
And I will put it in my mouth. The tongue will be in my mouth, holding on to the rod, and I will make my way back up to the surface.
Okay. And as you are leaving, I will mention that you do see Darius's climbing rope is collapsed onto the ground that was previously binding Cam before he exploded.
I will also pick that up with my tongue.
Okay. Sounds good.
Dexterous.
And you start bounding your way out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, bounding, because I'm
Immovable
literally.
rod. Get the immovable rod.
Oh, and the movable rod. You had put that exactly where? I don't recall.
The ropes were suspended from it.
Oh, from it.
Yeah.
Okay, right. I thought Mastos was
I take
holding
the
it with
whole
his tongue.
apparatus if I can.
Okay. You get your tongue and you just poke the little button. Having seen Darius use it, you know how it functions. Collect it into your mouth and start bounding out of there. At this point, Jak, you are beelining, right? You are just running as fast as possible? Okay. So,
Yeah, pretty much.
and Trey, are you running as well? Or cautiously? Or
Yeah, I mean, Trey was making his escape. I feel like if Trey had come up on Toadmos, which Trey probably wouldn't know that Toad was on our team. Maybe, I don't know. I think Trey would see that this creature is collecting stuff and probably have the wherewithal to gather oh yeah, that might be the shapeshifter that I know about. So I think Trey would probably come running up at that point and just be like, I don't think these guys are chasing us necessarily, but we're not hanging out. He might help collect whatever little stuff we still have laying about. Maybe even look for that ring if he can find it.
Okay. Yeah, roll investigation as you kind of piece through everything here. So Jak, you have kind of caught up as Frogmos is slurping everything up. Trey catches up as well. You guys kind of are around this area.
17.
17. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so you kind of sift through. You do notice the remnants of, you see bone pieces, you see pieces of flesh. You recognize what this is, as there has been somebody that is disintegrated in this area. But you look through and you see no traces of the ring. You see kind of like the half broken rods stuck in from Frogmos pulling the other half of it out. Whatever type of energy was within it before is not there anymore. But you don't find anything else of alarm or anything within the area.
Yeah, and I don't expect that Trey was going to spend much time doing that anyway. I think he just sees like we're picking stuff up and we're getting out. So he just, help him where he can. If there's nothing to pick up quickly, he just move right on out.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you start heading out. At this point, Darius and Elion, you can open your eyes, look out, and you see you were just a little bit north of Aristus's tower in Arakan, just on the path. You kind of see a couple of people just kind of like look around as you kind of like jump scare them as you appear out of nowhere, and they kind of just start mumbling to each other and walk away.
Covered in blood.
It's okay. We're okay.
Oh, yeah, last. I'll be up to something.
And I just kind of like fall back onto my ass on the ground.
Corey, how much was your healing?
21.
Did you already adjust me, Colin?
I did not add the healing, no.
Okay.
So yeah, the other three of you making your way to the exit, I assume, speedily.
Yeah, once Jak makes his way into the main room they got to, he'll look at Reen and give her a head nod. Time to get out of here.
And she kind of turns her neck towards the large leather bag on her back, filled with clothes, and kind of looks at you, understanding the question: should she keep this?
Jak already pulled the bag out and the parchment, which was just a picture of a family, right?
Just a picture, yeah. Just some garbage picture of a family.
That probably a kid drew.
It was a picture of a picture of one of the individuals and his halfling wife and 2 children that you encountered when you went to the house.
Yes. Very, very nice. Jak is going to be like, all right, whatever. And he's going to take the bag off and he's going to put the picture back in and not the bag. That might have money.
Well, it was a coin purse, so.
Excellent. And
yeah,
then,
okay, so you put the picture back in?
Yeah, and then Jak will kind of pat Reen on the bum and be like, all right, we don't need you to carry that around.
Yeah, she just kind of gives a, good, I didn't want to. Splash into the water.
And then Jak kind of like gets up to the water and he's about to look in or dive in, and then he turns to Trey. When I yelled that name, was there any response?
I could tell by the way they snapped the head around. That's the name.
Gosh, I hate when Darius is right about everything, and then he just dives in the water.
Yeah, Trey, you follow suit?
Yeah, Trey's gonna dive in after him.
Okay, perfect. As you guys dive in and you start swimming down a tunnel, you find it hard to make way as you have a huge frogmos ass just about 10 feet ahead of you, as he's trying to carry all this stuff in his mouth and kick his legs back to swim through this tunnel. Up above, Elion, Darius, you wish to do anything while you wait for your teammates?
I'm just collecting myself. I'm still injured and kind of pondering what the hell just happened.
Sorry, while we wait for our what?
Just for your teammates to kind of come out. You guys were evacuating from below, So you pulled
Yeah.
Elion, teleported up, and then the other three.
I'm caught up. I had my headphones on, thankfully.
Okay.
It's okay. Elion, should we wait here? Or should we? I feel like we should notify someone of this immediately.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Okay. I mean, if you want to wait, we can wait.
Whatever you think. I shouldn't be making any decisions.
Okay. Are you all right?
No, I just got someone else killed, so probably not.
To be fair, he likely sold his soul.
Yeah, but there might have been other ways to... I just thought for sure getting that ring off him would... I didn't see another way.
Nor did I, otherwise I would have said something. I wouldn't have gone through with it.
It was so impulsive.
We didn't have a lot of time.
We don't know how much time we had. We really didn't know anything about the situation. I think that's the problem. I needed more time to research and understand what we're dealing with.
All right, so let's say we could do that situation again. What would you have done differently?
I don't know.
Let him leave?
Maybe he'd still be alive. I don't know. I don't know.
But for how long? Until...
Don't know. I don't.
Exactly. You don't know.
So I shouldn't be making decisions about topics in situations I don't have enough information
You can't
on.
freeze up in this situation.
I'm not freezing up.
You are. You're
He
giving up.
died because of us.
Yes, he did. And you know what? Millions of other people could potentially die if we don't do something.
Why is it always world ending with you guys?
I mean, it's not me. If I wasn't here, this was still going to happen.
I don't know. He seems pretty adamant on finding Jak for something you did. I don't.
Cam told you that he's looking for Jak.
No, Paradon.
Right. These people still would have done what they're doing.
How do we know that? How do we know that they're doing this to lure you ATLADS out and then kill you? We don't know anything. I think that's the point I'm making is we act without any knowledge. It's not the way things should be done.
Did Jak reiterate to the whole group that was Seiko-sen?
No, he just
Okay.
yelled down. He only got confirmation now.
Okay. Look. Yes, it's shitty. Somebody died because we made the wrong choice, but we don't know that it was even the wrong choice. Do I think we should go around killing people? No.
Just find it hard to be so okay with innocents dying.
It's not that I'm okay with innocents dying, but they weren't innocent. They sold themselves for platinum.
They didn't know what they were doing. You've seen him, you heard him.
However, people who are willing to give up parts of themselves for money are not innocent people. They are greedy.
No.
Or desperate, but either way.
I think desperate is more the word than greed.
Look around here. The farms, yes, they don't have the greatest life, but they also don't have the worst life. Believe me, I have seen some very down on the luck people in my day.
Yes, but this Cam, I didn't know him very well, but the short interaction I had with him, he was kind, and I don't think he really knew what was happening. And I get up and kind of try to wipe some of the blood off, and right, it's not time to dwell on this. Let's figure out what's next.
Okay, well, do we wait for our friends or do we go warn the town now?
And I reach out in my mind. Where are you guys? Are you out safely?
Jak and Frogmos, you hear this?
Jak will respond as I'm assuming he's still swimming. We're almost to the surface. We'll meet you guys. Where are we meeting?
Should we see Aristos?
We should.
And
We have
let's
things to share and show.
meet there then.
Understood.
And Darius kind of like and starts heading out.
Yeah. Well, I'll pause for a moment. Kinda
Let's
like
go,
looking
Elion.
Right. And I'll turn and start following Darius.
Okay. Frogmos, are you heading directly up and out of where you know the exit is to the side of the bank, or going elsewhere?
You shall not bait me, sir. I shall go straight up. Not looking side to side at things that might catch my attention.
Roll a perception check.
Oh, you got me there. That's a... Oh, hold on. I know I use mine, right? So that's a 21 on the dice, or 13 on the dice.
Okay. So as you kind of like crest out of this circular hole in the side and use your frog legs, kind of give yourself your push up and start swimming out. As you kind of glance over to the southwest underneath the water, you see nothing that draws your attention, and you continue to swim upwards, reaching
To the southwest, you say? Nothing, you say?
As you crest the water and come to the area where the footsteps had clearly led into it. Trey and Jak following closely behind. As you kind of crest out of the water, you see Frogmos just getting out of the water at the side of the bank. Looking around, you don't see a lot of Aerocan civilians or anything walking around specifically in this area, but you guys are now exiting the water.
Excellent. Jak will crawl out of the water, get on the surface, kind of try to brush off excess water. Okay. Well, it wasn't Paradon, and it wasn't Vamorian, so whatever his name is.
As you say this, you hear psh, as Reen exits the water and not at the bank, and then kind of flies up, hovers, kind of gives herself a shake. You just see kind of the water kind of flying off, and then she banks off, starts flying towards Aristos' tower.
I wasn't sure I was gonna leave you behind, but you seemed pretty adamant. As Jak starts kind of making his way up the bank.
Yeah, Trail start walking and talking. I need you lot to get out of there. If things are gonna get bad, I want to handle it. I need to see you get out of there alive, it's all. I want to take those men with me. I didn't see no reason that we had to start getting ugly. But I didn't see no other way out of it. I just need some time to think. I tried to talk to get that time. And speaking, well, like you did, I'm assuming you got that name from someone else. It seems spot on. I was hoping maybe we could intimidate that person. Scare him off. But I didn't need you guys in the line of fire when it happened. I don't think it worked. I fear for those men. But I'm even more scared about what happens if we don't move forward. So let's go find your mates. Let's do something about this.
Just remember what I've come to learn and am still learning, because what's ingrained in me is hard to just stop doing. But don't just stay behind and try to do things yourself. I'm assuming you are powerful if you're the one who trained Dante, but Dante's dead. We don't need more people to die.
You're right. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. That's old me. Going off all alone, doing everything by myself, making it look easy. Told myself I wasn't going to do that no more. It's the first thing I do. You're right, Jak. I'll listen to you. Let's go together. You, me, and Mastos. Can he hear us when he's in like that? Can he?
Yeah, he just likes to keep up the bit.
All right.
But you do sound... I guess I sound a lot like you. You're a little older. But I understand the wanting to do everything by yourself. And then Jak will link to everybody. We're on our way. And Darius, are you all right?
I mean, sure, I'm alive. I'm a little hurt. There was a blood explosion. But I'm fine. Actually, and you can't see this, but he pressed the digitations, both himself and Elion, to get all the blood off of them.
Okay. And then, while walking, he'll look. Jak will look back at Trey. I'm not going to tell him about the Conciso guy until we're in person, so he can at least gloat a little bit.
Fair enough.
And then Jak is going to pick up his pace into a sprint, unironically running like Naruto.
Trey, you follow? Same speed, or?
It depends on how quickly Toadmos is following. Jak moving ahead quite fast. If Toadmos starts lingering, then I think Trey would try to stand central for the laggard so that we don't lose sight of each other.
Okay. Yeah. Toadmos, Frogmos, Mastos, how quick are you moving towards the tower?
Well, at this point, I'm up above the water, right?
Yes, you are, yeah.
Then I'll shift back to Mastos and walk my way there.
Okay.
Isn't there? I can get there pretty fast. Catch up.
Yeah.
Try to catch up to.
So as you kind of change your shape as you shapeshift, and the items fall down, you put them in your bag of holding. You see that Jak is now starting to run towards Aris's tower, and you see Trey kind of like move a little bit quicker, but kind of just looking back, keeping an eye to see if you're staying within range. Do you sprint or do you casually walk to Aris's?
Well, you just said Jak ran, so this is a race. And I will dash my way there. I can't. I totally would. And my frog's slower than my own.
You can
speed,
literally
so.
see the tower from where you guys are. It's like a minute.
Then I will get there in 6 seconds. No. I will dash my way there.
Okay.
Dash, dash, dash.
All right, yeah. You start hooves down, you start running every couple of feet, giving yourself a little leap forwards with your mithril leap, trying to get that little extra couple of feet. And Trey, you can start to see now Mastos start to pick up the pace from behind, and Jak just kind of trying to leave everybody in the dust. Arms behind, legs flying.
I'll get my Naruto headband on if you want. Just say the word.
As you guys are making your way towards, you do catch a glimpse of Elion and Darius just walking down the steps from the path down towards the entrance to Aris's tower, only about 40 feet in front of you, Jak.
How does Darius look? He did say he was injured.
Roll a perception check.
16 plus 6, 22.
Okay, yeah. Exactly how do you look in regards to your injuries, Darius?
Well, with prestidigitation, he looks fine. He's like maybe a couple maybe some like little lesions are still left on his skin, but overall he's not like bleeding out or anything.
He looks pretty good.
I'm sure Elion's fine. Jak is going to pick up his pace even more to get to Darius,
Okay.
attempting to beat him before he gets there inside.
Okay, so if you were to try and beat Darius and Elion to the door, you could potentially leap down rather than make your way to the stairs. It is about a 20-foot drop. If you wish to,
I've got a 10-foot pole.
You do.
Yeah.
Do you want to jump down there?
Yeah, you'll see Jak going quick, Naruto running, leaping off. He'll summon his new favorite, Talamor's Favor, as he will kind of do the same thing. He's going to leap off of it, and then as he's falling, he'll extend it to kind of hit him, or prevent him from hitting the ground, and then kind of fall down with it and keep going.
Okay, acrobatics check, please.
He'll throw in a front flip, maybe 3. He'll act like a Tyler in GTA 5 offline on a motorcycle. That will be a 26.
26, amazing. So as you kind of take your run, you're like, I've got this. And you actually activate Talamor's Favor before you leap, giving yourself that extra 10 feet forwards. And as you leap, you kind of see them and you're like, you do a little somersault. And as you go to just hit the ground, you turn it at an angle, activate the Talamor's Favor again. And instead of you hitting the ground, it just shoots you forward another 10 feet. You kind of just slide a little bit as you reach the doorway to the tower.
As he's passing, is he close to Darius when he passes?
About 30 feet. Like you're kind of in the air. They're down, walking down the steps.
Okay, yeah. Jak will kind of land there, knowing how cool that probably looked. He'll lean up against the wall or the doorway and just kind of like wait there for a second. What's up?
Flashy as always, but it did look cool.
As he gets there, he's going to reach out to Darius's face, kind of grab him by the side of the
kind of like
and seeing the slight uncomfortableness of sorry, and he will cure wounds him at level 2.
Oh, thank you. I thought you were going to hit me.
You gain back 13 points of healing.
Thank you.
And he'll look at him. So, you were right again. It sounds like it was Cinco-san what you were dealing with down there.
I know. You would expect Darius to light up and be like, "Oh, I was right," which he does when you say you were right again. But the moment you say it's Cinco-san, his face drops. Well, that's not good.
I asked him if it was Paradon or Lemuria, and he didn't. He said no, and he said he would not utter his name to me, for I shouldn't speak it. And then Elion mentioned the name again, so I yelled it as I was running away, and Trey said that as soon as I said the name, yelled the name, the 2 farmers turned around because he took them over for a brief time.
And Darius turns to Elion. You said that the farmers were approached by Paradon, correct?
Yeah, but it was more in Cam's memories. There was what I described to you, a woman in red. Apparently, that's who Paragon is working for.
Yeah, so Magnus had mentioned that Cinco-san had found a new blood weaver to work for her.
Cinco-san's a girl?
Yes. In fact, you remember, and he taps his chest plate. You remember Sanguis, the old one, the big bad god?
Mm-hmm.
She's his girlfriend.
Great.
This is bad.
Well, do we actually know how powerful this Cinco-san is? I mean, obviously taking over...
She's considered a god.
Oh.
So very powerful, indeed. Do I have any other extra information on Sequosin that they wouldn't know already?
I think we did. Roll a.
Did you give me like?
There's not extra breakdown on her.
Okay.
Give me another history though. Now that you're kind of delving in a little bit deeper. If there's anything.
14 history plus 3, 17.
17. Okay. And at this point, Trey and Mastos, you both do kind of like peel your way back in, and you are within range of hearing this conversation. From what they've explained, what they know, what you explained to them about Zikasin seems to be more than what they knew. You're aware that really nobody has really seen her. Just be notations of her. Nobody's really seen her since the cataclysm. Since the separation of her and the old one. Or just kind of rumors whether she's still around or still alive. But there's nothing extra.
Okay.
Very little on this entity.
Perhaps we should continue this conversation with her name.
Aristos.
Thank you.
Yes, he might know more. Sorry, I wish I had researched more.
Are we going to Aristos? I thought we were going to Khaled.
You guys said Aristos.
Okay, I'm fine with that. Both of them are good people
Khaled
to talk to. So
Should know.
yeah, I mean, I assume Aristos will let her know. He just happens to have a lot of information on things.
Well, we'll visit both. But I think Aristos was closer, so we
Well,
need
we're
to
here
go.
now. We might as well.
How far are we from where he is?
You guys are right at the entrance to the tower. Where most of the times you found him at the top of this tower.
Okay. All right, Darius, you want to lead the way on this one?
Sure. I will burst in the doors and be like, honey, we're home.
And then go all the way up the tower.
Yeah. Like, oh yeah, he's upstairs. Yeah, so you guys enter and it's spiral staircase the whole way up. You guys are familiar, well, Trey I guess wouldn't be, but you guys follow the staircase the whole way up. Is anybody want to do anything? It does take about a minute or so to get up there. It's just a straight staircase up. Anybody want to do anything while you're heading up?
I think Jack would lean back to Trey and just say, Aristos is a highly intelligent Arakakra who's helped us out, and good basis if you have any questions. He's your guy.
If that, whatever that was, is able to get into the heads of these men that live around here, do you think that goes further? Do you think you can trust Aristos to not make such a horrible mistake as those men back there made?
I haven't known Aristos for a super long time, but I would say his curiosity for knowledge and magic would probably see, I guess, any evil intention. He probably wouldn't touch the ring until he knew what it was, and if he knew what it was, he probably wouldn't put it on.
Wise man ain't like to take that sort of deal.
But that's what farmers are.
I think Trey's gonna look over at Mastos. When you go back and forth like that, does that make you tired? Does it exhaust you any?
Not. No, but I feel when I do shift, as my people called it, I feel not myself. More of what I become.
Okay. And does any of that linger as you go back and forth between your shifts? Like when I last saw you, I thought, well, I didn't know what to think. I saw a big toad, but I thought maybe, I know Mastos can take forms, and I thought maybe that was you, and it looks like it was. You feel any lingering toad-like tendency?
Can I spit whatever I had in my mouth out of my mouth?
What were you holding in your mouth? Because
I was holding the rod, the rope.
No. So whenever you got out of the water,
Okay.
I did.
Oh yeah,
describe
I pulled. Yeah. No.
Oh yeah, something else hiding in there. I was like, oh, surprise.
Yeah. No, not particularly. I'm still myself, but I can feel what the animal would want, would be, would need. I'm not all myself when I shift. And it's completely different when I turn into Lapidus.
And that Lapidus, that don't feel like a natural thing. That Lapidus feels like something else. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, exactly the opposite. Shifting into Lapidus feels natural. Feels more natural than anything.
And does that bring comfort to you? Do you like shifting into this Lapidus?
I think I like many different things, and I can't say that I don't like it, but at the same time I can't lose who I am, because I am Mastos. I am both he and me, but in this world I was born.
And does that make you feel like it's different where you are now? Like you're separated from somewhere else? Like you're not where you're supposed to be?
As long as there is the life of nature around me, I feel comfortable and not like I don't belong.
Well, everybody's got a place that feels right for them. Some men chase it their whole life and can't find it, so I can respect that you got something good going for you there, Mastos, I do. Now, I hope you don't take offense, but sometimes, if I don't see it happen, I'm not likely to know that that animal is going to be you. Now, maybe there'll be context clues, I suppose, but just know that I'm never intended to be rude if you're an animal or maybe something a bit different. Just
I
not.
start to chuckle. And as I chuckle, I shift into Foxmos. And I look up, chuckling. You know, you can just ask.
Oh, right. I never meant to be. I mean, I would never presume that. Well, you can speak. That's fine. Good on you.
If you're ever not sure if it is me or not, just ask.
Well, fair play to
You'll
you.
get used to it, don't worry.
And do you think that would exhaust our time going up to the top of this tower?
Yeah, pretty much reaching the top now. Those of you who've been here before realize you're at crest on the top. Before you get to the top, you hear a little bit of scratching, And Darius, you're leading the way. Kind of peek up. You just see Aristos at the desk to the north of the room. Looks like he's got some parchment. Just see his back to you.
Hello again. Ill tidings as always.
Oh, ill tidings, but it's always so good to see you, Darius.
You too, my friend.
what's
Unfortunately. What do you know of Siko-sen?
Siko-sen? Bloodletter? Yes, not a very nice individual from the text, that would say. Why do you ask?
Seems she's setting something up underneath town.
She's still alive? Still here?
Well, I mean, as you know, in this world, alive is a varied state, so I don't know if she has a physical form, but she definitely has a means of communicating to people and having them do her bidding.
Well, if doing bidding, then she has physical form. Siko-sen was actually a fiend, wanting to be a deity, and worshipping Singuis. So physical form she must have if she's here giving commands. What proof do you have? What exactly is going on?
Well, do I still have the finger?
Yes, we'll say yes.
Now pull it out. This is all that remains of one of the people that she...
Oh, Darius! What?
What?
You're just walking with a severed finger in your pocket.
Yeah, I mean, it literally just happened, like 5 minutes ago. Anyways, there were farmers. She made some type of deal, offered them 4,000 platinum each to do something. They've set up rods underneath town, and we thought that severing the finger would sever the connection to her and free the host. Unfortunately, it was like popping a water balloon.
This is one of our citizens in your hand?
What's left of them, yes.
You kind of like hold his head and... He just his little bird face, his blue feathers kind of wilting down. If he could frown, he would be frowning. You can see his head tilt down a little bit. This does not bode well. Since the ATLADS arriving, 2 citizens have died.
Well, there may be more. And he turns to Jak. You want to tell him your side of the story?
That we talked to Siko-sen and...
As you start speaking, you see his head just kind of tilt to the side and look over your shoulder. New friend? Hello, new friend. And he starts walking towards and holds out his hand towards Trey.
Yeah, Trey will step up and shake his hand. Name's Trey the Keen. Most people just call me Trey.
I didn't know the ATLADS were recruiting. Growing bigger, I see.
Well, everybody needs a bit of help now and then.
That's wise words. He turns around, kind of remembering that Jak had started speaking. Sorry, Jak. Say again.
I spoke to them to ask if it was Paradon or Femoria, and they wouldn't tell me. And then Elion had mentioned Siko-sen, so I yelled it, and as I was running away, but Trey had stayed behind, and they reacted. So I don't know what all's going on, but they took control of the 2 farmers, and once we departed, I'm assuming they were let go.
So, remote mind control of some description?
I guess. I mean, I've heard of things. I know Darius can use spells to control minds or suggest things to people, but I don't think it was on this level.
Such magics usually require a physical component, usually the caster to be within proximity. I'm unsure of how this type of magic would have been implemented.
Darius holds up
Curious.
a finger.
I'm assuming it's blood magic, because
They had a ring on, in this case, this finger, and it was bound through their finger.
Indeed. Blood weaving is it's tricky. Not much research available on blood weaving. I should look into it. Do you have the ring, perchance?
No.
Destroyed.
Unfortunate. Perhaps I should instruct the guards to go down below and make sure that everything is taken care of.
Be very careful.
Would it help if I sketched you an image of the ring? I did have a good look at it.
Oh, any information would help, if you don't mind doing that, Elion.
I'll move off to the side and sit down and sketch what I remember of the ring from viewing it a couple times.
Okay, yeah, you go over to the desk that he was using. There's some parchment, ink, and such there. Roll a perception for me.
Perception?
Yes, please.
18 on the die.
18.
Perception. +2, so dirty 20.
320, awesome. Okay, so yeah, you go over to the desk where the writing utensils are. You start writing down. And at the corner of your eye, you notice what Aristos was writing before you interrupted him. And it says, at the top, Darius, comma, Archibald, reached Donweft, but there was no souls left to speak with. So what should you do next if we take care of what's below? The gods have not seen Paradon. The sketches were given out. Apparently not seen since you all seen him. Thought to have left. Perhaps his work here was done, whatever it was. In regards to recruiting, anyways.
Perhaps.
I don't think there's a point in standing around here waiting for something to happen. Once you guys are caught up, or if you guys want to go investigate the poles down there, we couldn't remove them. They were pretty in the ground. There's only 2, though, that we saw.
Did they become hostile towards you?
No, I don't think they would have. They gave up rather easily when we found them, but once Sikosen started doing whatever they or she does, they were pretty much mindless, and I'm assuming they were just a means of communication. She or whatever threatened to light them up to harm myself and Trey.
Couldn't tell you exactly what they were going to do, but the way that blood started pouring out of them, the way they talked in unison, not really even talking, more like a voice from somewhere else, wasn't just mind control. If anything, there wasn't nothing of them left at that moment. Like puppets, strings being pulled from somewhere you can't see. I don't know what they was going to do, but it would have been bad for business, so I left it be.
If you're going to send people down there, Aristos, you may want to be weary.
Yes, I think most definitely I will let Thrag know, and he and Blackpaw can coordinate a search below to make sure everything is should be. Did they communicate what these devices were to do, or what they were?
They wouldn't say anything to me about them. They just said we were paid to do this.
Yeah, that's all the Cam said as well. Oh, they were Cam, Pyre, and Mess were the 3 farmers.
Very well. Let me... give me one moment. I think I need to communicate this as soon as possible. I'll be right back. And you see him
Very
start
well.
to head towards the stairs, spiral up to the next level.
I'm going to go off to the corner and check the bag that I pilfered.
Okay.
Ironically, that is what Jak wants to do as well.
Jak and Darius scuffle off to 2 opposite corners of the room, going through their loot. So Darius, if you can go ahead and roll a D100, please.
Corner. Mm-hmm. 21.
You find 210 platinum in that pouch.
Jesus, he spent 800 of it already?
Jak,
Or he gave it to somebody.
as you look in your pouch, there is 1,000 platinum in it.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Jak is going to shush on that one.
Meanwhile, I was going to take 500 and give it to Mess's family, but I only got 210, so...
Oh my gosh, that's how much money 1,000 platinum is! Great googly moogly. I'm
Well, the
rich.
farmers don't look so stupid for taking the deal now, do they?
I'm rich. How do I sign up? Call this guy.
Jak leaves and buys an island. Starts his own like Neverland group of Lost Boys hanging in
Straight up.
treetops. King Nara.
So Jak and Darius are kind of going through their things there. Trey and Mastos, what do you guys want to do? Sorry, Trey, I should explain. Whenever you come up into this area, as you take a look around, you see there's lots of intricate kind of strange devices. Some of it looks alchemic. Some of it looks like some type of tinkering work. This looks like a workshop of some curiously crazy scientist almost. But lots of books and papers everywhere. You can see this obviously some sort of researcher or something that is on this particular level.
Is the research on like a bunch of levels, or is this like the first we've seen of it?
So this the tower that you guys went at, each floor that you went up, it was kind of a spiral, and every so often there'd be one kind of platform that would open up. There'd be windows, but there was nothing kept on any of those floors. This is the only sort of active floor, if you will, that has anything in it, anything furniture at all, and even just gauge on how far you've gone up, and your kind of survivability knowledge of distance, etc. You can tell there must be barely one floor, even if that, and then the top of the tower. You're pretty much at the top of it.
Okay, so there's really not much that we haven't seen already.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, these guys go off to count their coins. Trey may be interested a little bit in sort of the different items that are sort of strewn about. I think Trey might take a second to look around and see if any of the objects or works, or maybe if there's even blueprints laying about. Does any of that look anything like what Trey had seen down in those caverns, that silver rod?
Yeah, go ahead and roll investigation.
That's a 14.
14? Okay, perfect. Yeah, you kind of walk around kind of nonchalant, kind of keeping yourself to yourself, but having a good look on the shelves. try not to disturb too much as you look around. You do see some diagrams that resembles something maybe like the rod you were looking at. And it's in a stack of papers that seems to be bundled with different types of herbs and vegetables and planting techniques. Some sort of like herbal guide, if you will.
Trey's gonna think back. There was pipes everywhere. Those guys were farmers. They were talking about something along the lines of an aqueduct, things that move liquids around, and having those posts down there so close to those things, and seeing all these objects together. Trey's never seen an object like this used in farming, but he's wondering if there's a connection in some way, and he'll look over to see what Mastos is doing.
Yeah, what is Mastos doing at this time?
As Foxmos, he cleaning himself. But then he realizes what Aristostos said about anything to help when he was talking to Elion about drawing a picture. I was like, oh, I have something. And with that, as I stand up to like reach with my little paws out to Aristos, I will shift back into Mastos and take from my bag the rod.
Okay. So Aristos went up the stairs. Do you want to follow him up and show him the rod?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, you make your way up. Yeah, so Trey, at the corner of your eyes, you glance over, you see Foxmos with legs straight up, giving it the old... And then all of a sudden you see the head twitch a little bit and then starts running up the stairs.
Yeah, I think Trey would know that that frog was sort of collecting stuff, even if Trey didn't like immediately see everything that he was collecting. I think Trey is going to look at this diagram, and when Mastos goes upstairs, Trey's just going to straight up collect that diagram and follow them.
Okay, yeah, absolutely easy enough. You just kind of pull the sheet out, follow Foxmos. You make it to the top, and you can see Aristos just tying a little note to a raven and letting it out the window. Oh, Mastos, what's that there?
And I will present, well, this was one of the devices that they were planting underneath Aerocan.
Okay, it's a little bit small. He reaches out to take the broken part.
That is what I guess part of it. The other part is still stuck. And I will explain the path we took from the water to the caves and where, because I don't know where Jak and everyone else went, where we were with the broken part of the rod in the ground.
Ah, yes. Okay. Yes, that's where those tunnels there to move the water around, the irrigation for all of the vegetation, etc., and also for parts of the city's water. This is, and then Trey, you kind of come up the top of the stairs at this point, hearing the end of this conversation. Just a piece of what? What is this a piece of?
Hopefully, you will be able to find that out.
I hope you don't mind too much, but I was thinking something along those lines. Just having a bit of a look about, I saw this diagram. Now, I don't know if it's anything like that rod down there we found, but it laying there with herbs and planting methods, it made me think about something. If those people are down there, and they want to do something down there next to all them pipes, well, I'll get real concerned about a transfer of liquid. And it seems they're mighty good at transferring liquids about. If they want to use that blood of the people, wherever it comes from, I can't think of a better way to distribute it about the town of Arakan than using the pipes that distribute the water to their crops, maybe even to the wells in the town. I think you're going to launch an attack from those pipes.
Hmm.
I don't know if this diagram helps, but I'm starting to put two and two together.
Yeah, he reaches out for it. Yes, polluting water could kill crops and possibly poison people if not used from the direct wells. Yes, and he holds up and he looks at it, and you see him holding kind of the broken piece of the rod and the diagram, putting it together. Yes, Trey. This looks like some sort of modified dowser. Item used to absorb moisture from the air. A lot of the times in perhaps desert areas, or even in mining in some cases when needing to get water, it was used for certain areas of Aerocan before the pipes could be laid. Interesting. I don't understand why they would be wanting to pull water to a place where water already exists. Interesting.
I'm not in this room, right?
You're downstairs in the bottom level.
Okay.
What are you doing while you're there? Sorry. Oh, you're still sketching.
Yeah. All good.
Detailed sketch. Curious. I'm at a loss. I don't know why these dowsers would be required.
Maybe it's best a conversation left for the men that would know a thing or two about it. But I would say those pipes are a big clue for us. I don't know how this dowsing rod is supposed to bring water in, and I don't know how it's going to get blood in the pipes. But I think the pipes are a problem, and I think it's about to get real bad. Maybe we take this down to Darius and Elion, get their 2 cents.
Yes. Perhaps they might know. And Jak from his island, it was very with nature and plants and growing and things. Perhaps he might know. Yes, I did send a note, a message to Thrag. He will coordinate with Blackpaw, and they will flush out underneath, making sure everything is safe with many people. I have given them fair warning. Yes. And he starts walking towards the stairs. All right, so he starts heading down the stairs. Jak, Darius, you have counted your monies.
I'll follow Aristos downstairs.
Okay, yeah. So, Elion, you finish your sketch. You're pretty happy with the sketch of your ring.
While they're upstairs, can I inspect further what Aristos was writing on?
Yeah, so what you read the entirety of the note. Was just a parchment. A small parchment, you can tell, would be to be attached to like a message bird or something, like given to a courier, just a small message parchment.
Okay. And sorry, what did it say again?
That Archibald made it to Donweft, but there were no souls left to speak to.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, it said to Darius, and then...
To Darius, okay.
Yes.
Okay. I will, I'll finish up my sketch.
Yeah, just as you do, you just see Aristos just kind of coming down the stairs.
And I'm not aware of Darius asking about him doing that, right?
No.
I don't think I was there for that session. So
He did it secretly.
Okay. Okay.
Anybody gather around? Calls you all towards the center of the room.
You see Darius like begrudgingly shoving the bag back into his bag of holding.
Okay.
Jak will make his way over.
Okay.
I will sit down in front like story time.
Okay. Legs folded. Love it.
Mhm.
So, this is a dowser. This is what's used to absorb and extract moisture. Used in extreme cases, whether it be desert or places water required without an actual source of water. I am not sure what this could be used for nefarious means. Does anybody know what it could mean?
You said, I believe Seiko-sen is known as the bloodletter, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Could this be enchanted to, instead of pull water, pull blood?
Do I hear this now?
Yeah, you're all in the same room now. Yeah.
Well, that could explain what happened to Cam. It seemed
What I mean.
pulled the blood from his body into to the rod.
Would Jak know what they're for?
Horrifying. Roll a. You can roll a survival or a nature.
Am I done my sketch?
Your sketch. Yes. If you get to roll a performance for me, please.
Sure.
17 on the die plus 6, so 23
23. Okay.
for survival.
4 minutes.
Okay.
Sorry, can I just... There was something I wanted to say, but I had baby stuff going on. Before I disappeared I actually wanted to go to Elion and suggest also drawing him the woman, and I wanted to give him bardic inspiration.
Okay. Did you want to do that, Elion?
Continue drawing.
Well, we'll say that, yeah. So go ahead and roll. So what was your performance for the ring?
13 for the ring.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
So
one.
do I have bardic inspiration? What is that?
You can roll a d8 with it. Once you do, though, it's spent.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I guidance myself? Is that...
Yep, you
Yeah.
can.
Okay,
For
so
this,
I
yeah.
will, for the ring, I'll guidance, and then I'll save the bardic for. So another 2. So, what did I say that was? 13
Those are
plus
15 total.
15.
All right. So yeah, you finish off the sketch, and as you look at it, you're very happy that you've got all the intricate details that would be important for him to review.
And I'll start sketching the woman. So I'll go over and I'll tear out the ring and I'll hand it to Aristos, and I'll just say, I have more. Just give me a few more minutes, and I'll walk back over and continue sketching.
Okay. So you walk back over, you go, oh, let me make more room for you. And you see him come over, he kind of pushes some of the papers out of the way and grabs the handful, including the parchment he's writing on, and shoves it in his bag and backs out of the way and lets you take over the desk.
Thank you. I'm used to working in small quarters.
Sometimes a little bit of extra elbow room can be nice. He backs up a little bit.
Okay.
Jak, so yes, so you haven't used these things before, but you are aware of them. But your knowledge of that doesn't really tell you why it would be used for such a thing. But without having a roll, it could be possibly modified to absorb different types of liquid, not just water from moisture within the air. So it could be a possibility, but to do so would be well beyond your knowledge.
So Jak would know that it could be used for other liquid.
Yeah, to your knowledge, it never has been, but without having a roll, you figure some type of tweaking, whether it be magic or whether it be artificer or something, could perhaps use the same type of techniques of this technology to absorb some type of other liquids.
Okay. So Jak kind of thinking about that. Would it be possible for somebody who deals with the way they are to modify one?
That's what I asked.
Yeah. Okay. So Jak is like, I guess he's saying that
Confirming that.
more to, yeah, and he's saying it more to Aristos.
Oh, well, I tries to be knowledgeable about many things, mostly magics and such, but the more physical aspects of the realm is a little bit outside of my wheelhouse. But I could bring this to people I know within the farming community and see if it's something that could be done based on what happened to you all and what continues to go on. It may be a solid theory, a hypothesis that could possibly be correct. Unfortunately, it's quite horrifying.
This makes things a little more concerning, knowing that Seiko-san was sort of worshipping Sanguis. You don't think that she's trying to do something to summon large amounts of blood to bring him back, do you?
I don't even think that's possible without the power of the actual real gods.
Well, it could be a step.
Whatever it is, not a positive.
It's not good. No.
Like, Elion kind of breaks concentration for a second and looks up. Wouldn't your friend be of help discerning the use of those rods? The one that with the bear. Can't remember his name. He seemed very in way with mechanics.
Who are you talking to?
The room, like
Oh.
the ATLADS, essentially. Your friend, what's his name? The short one. He saved me from the bear attack.
Felix?
Yes. Wouldn't he maybe be of use discerning the use of these items if they're not fully magical based?
Well,
Felix is pretty savvy when it comes to building stuff.
savvy is
He's-
an understatement.
He's quite an intelligent individual. It's very exciting to talk to. Lots to say. Lots to say.
Do you have a way of reaching him?
A raven?
I mean, DM, I just want to clarify because it doesn't actually show up in my level 4 spells. Can I cast sending at a higher level?
You can. Yeah, it just has no additional features.
Yeah. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. So I mean, I'm pretty tapped out of my arcane power, but I could send a message. I also have this stone. I could try to contact Jonas. She is in the same city as him.
I don't mind talking to him for you. You've clearly been through a lot, and I feel quite fresh still for the day.
What,
If you have the means, certainly.
Indeed. Yes.
what time is it?
Let me look at my notes, good sir. Watch the scene was.
What?
Then I'm reading notes in a gibberish, so you don't know what it is. So it's about noon. You guys investigated the Slacknip situation, etc. Met Duna at the tree, and then while you're waiting for stuff to happen, went underneath, and this happened.
Okay.
This has been a productive day. I think one of the most we've ever had.
Mm-hmm.
We could fill the rest with shopping.
Quite tired.
Do you have money?
There's just not much I want to buy here.
There's not much to buy here, period.
We could buy some plants for our house in Sinacallum.
Is that still our home? I don't know that they gave it to us permanently.
It was literally given to us.
I thought it was given to us while we were in the city.
No, we
didn't
have
know
a
that-
key, and Carmen said when we come back we can use it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Given to us.
I wasn't 100% that it was just like, here you go.
And there's a sign that says ATLADS on the front of it.
All locks can be changed, signs can be taken down. All of that can change easily.
So pessimistic.
You could always just ask her again.
I'm not going to waste a spell for that.
So did you want me to ask?
Yeah, please
Felix
contact
something?
Felix and see if he can give you any additional information. I'm gonna
Can we
go
help?
sit in the corner and try to relax a little bit.
Just what exactly should I ask him precisely?
Tell him
I
to come
mean,
up here.
Well, of
Oh,
course,
yeah,
okay.
you could
Join
end
the
with
ATLADS
asking
on our
him to come
adventure.
here, but I would just focus on what you need at first. You know, the rods, what they are, could they be modified?
Okay, so could dowses be modified to absorb blood?
Yes, and then
Or
might be better if you join us in Aerocan.
Very
And
well.
stay for a long period of time.
Also mention that Aerocan needs the utmost of protections.
Okay. American protection.
He does have limited words again, people.
Thousand rods converted. What?
He could send a pigeon.
He could send multiple ravens, but what if one raven arrives before the other? Then the letter would.
I believe he's actually using magic to contact him.
In this case, will indeed use magic. Felix seems to be the emissary for city, and so not always in the same place. Very mobile and traveling, hard for a raven to track down. So magic, the best route, I think. Okay. Yes. Very well. I'll be back. And he starts walking towards the stairs. He walks upstairs.
Okay, so the end of the world is yet again upon us. What are we gonna do?
Well, do we have to stay here for it, or should we get moving?
Well, I think we should wait to hear what Felix says. I definitely would like to rest before we go anywhere.
Well, I believe we should inform Khaled of what we've seen, and then
Well, I think Aristos is going to take care of that when she goes to talk to the city guard.
and I'm like, eyes narrowing, like that sounds like you don't know if they will.
Well, think of it like this. No, this is a bad example. No, actually, it's a good example. When you were Lapidus, something bad was happening in the Fae, you would likely go and tell Demantrum, correct?
And it's like all of a sudden it's like, yes.
Maybe it was a bad example.
If
The point is, if somebody is
who
reporting...
made the mistake? Who was?
It's not a mistake. I'm saying, like, demons are attacking. Somebody comes to you and tells you that. You're going to tell Demantrum, right?
Of course, we have beacons that we light and are seen across the Fae.
I heard of
Gondor.
something like that before. I was just about to say, in some city named Gondor. So I'm pretty sure, like 99% sure, that if Aristos goes to the head of the god of this city, they will let the city leader know that there is a problem underneath.
Okay.
Otherwise, they're
guess-
very bad at the job.
So I guess we rest, say our goodbyes, and then.
Rest. It's noon.
Well, to be fair, I think we've all been doing a lot more than running.
I think it's mostly just me and you that have done a lot more than running. I don't even know if Jack is fired. anything today. Oh wait, you don't fire things anymore, do you? You have your magic wacky thing.
Well, I don't really think it's my primary weapon. I feel like it's more giving me versatility. I feel like it makes up for my lack of grappling.
And what is your primary weapon? And I look deeply at Jack.
Well, right now I'm thinking between Dana's bow and my pistol. And what's in here.
And I'm like, a smug satisfaction of like, yes.
But, and then Jack's eyes will kind of turn to Trey. I, am a bit curious what you're capable of. So if we're gonna let them rest for the day, do you want to go to the barracks?
Trey's gonna stretch his neck out a bit. I don't see any harm in having a good bit of sparring. Stay a bit limber. Get all loosened up. I don't mean no harm in saying this, but some of the book-addled layabouts, they get a bit relaxed. And I don't know if that's my style. So yeah, why don't we go and get loosened up a bit? It sounds like a good bit of fun.
Well, Dante pretty much defeated me in a couple of seconds, but I have gotten stronger since then, so we'll see how you fare.
Yeah, well, Dante was always trying to win. Never much of a playmate, that one. I think we're going to learn a bit. Maybe grow a little stronger together.
Okay.
Darius leans over to Mastos. They are talking about fighting, right?
And I look at both of them like, are they? I never thought of it before, but now I'm like,
Elion, if you're going to roll me a performance check for your sketch of Sinkerson, please. For the lady on the water.
Ooh.
Bardic inspiration.
Yeah, I'm adding that to my already nat 20.
Oh! That was a good ooh then. I thought it was a bad ooh.
No, and I got an 8 on the Bardic.
Oh,
nice.
Dang.
Yeah. This is
That's
the best
double.
fucking... This is 3D. Put on your glasses,
Yeah.
folks, 'cause I'm taking you on a ride.
3D.
He draws
Wow.
major illusion. Like
Yeah, literally just hands it and she just starts dancing off the page. Awesome. Yeah,
Like
as you peel
Minority
this up,
Report it, just like swipe it up into the...
as you're sketching this, you can hear them talking in the background, and kind of becomes like just as a murmur kind of blends in, and as you're kind of like doing the motions of the sketch, you feel yourself just not even within this room. You feel yourself back within that vision, and not just with that vision, you almost feel like you're moving around as she's dancing, and the petals are falling, and the smile and the black hair are swinging side to side, and you feel like you're just there in the moment. And just in a blink of an eye, as you kind of blink and you step back for a second, then you see the complete visage perfectly drawn on this piece of parchment.
I just like I go to tear it out, and I just like pause for a moment, and I just like close my book, and then I open it up again, and does the image look the same?
Yep.
I carefully tear it out,
You can get on.
Okay.
and I walk it over. This is who I seen. And even looking at the image makes me feel uneasy. Something sinister here. And I pass him the image or the drawing.
Yeah, so as you hold it out, the group will see it. Aristos hasn't returned from upstairs, but the group.
Oh, right. Sorry. Yeah.
The group will now get a good picture, an image of what Elion's seen when he's seen inside this farmer's head.
Elion, that's the greatest piece of artwork I have ever seen in my life.
Jack looked at it.
Single tear comes out of Darius' eye.
She's not as pretty as Dana.
I don't know. I felt inspired and scared to draw it at the same time. think
But she does use fear as a motivator, so.
Well, I mean,
And money, apparently.
if just the image of her can have so much power, then I worry about what we're facing.
No, I thought she was a god. I was wrong. But I wouldn't say she. I would say she's probably near god tier power.
Right.
Jack's gonna turn and start walking out.
Sorry, where did Aristos go?
He's sending a message to Felix for us.
Right. Okay. And I'll just go kind of sit back down, and I'm just going to stare at the picture.
Okay. Yeah, as you go to sit back down, Jack, as you start to walk off, you hear the footsteps coming down the stairs. Okay, well, Felix got back to me. We'll take a break and back in about 7 minutes.
Yay!
And we're back, everybody.
Did someone say sandwich?
As we left off, the ATLADS had proceeded to go and talk to Aristos Lint, at the top of his tower, come to the resolution of getting him to send a message to Felix to confirm if it was at all possible to use these dowsers to absorb blood as opposed to its intended use of water, and possibly if he could return to help at Arrocan. Elion had done a sketch of this vision that he had from one of the farmers of who they believed to be the boss of Paradon. So an absolutely exquisite sketch. But as finishes off and shows it to the group, Aristos coming back down the stairs. Felix says that although quite possible, would have to be a high level of experience for an artificer, but with magics, however, definitely doable. It says he can return to help if dire, but is far, would take some time.
Okay, well, at least we know it's possible. I don't know if that's good or bad.
A possible confirmation of your theory.
What kind of risk does that pose for Arrowcan and its precious gift it's protecting?
Well, I didn't hear any reports of anybody hurt within this city when this event happened, so perhaps localized. Was there any indication of distance that the dowser was affecting?
Other than Cam, I don't think it affected anybody.
Well, it did crack when...
Just to remind you, all got pieces of you torn from your body to the rod.
Oh, right, yeah.
Except for Trey and Jack.
I just assumed that had to do with the event that we did, but yeah. I mean, we did experience a bit of something when Cam exploded.
Now, to be clear, it was when he exploded that you felt something.
Yes, right, DM?
When the ring hit the rod.
Yeah. When the
Pulse.
ring
Yeah, but that's
Exploded
when
the rod.
he exploded when the ring hit the rod, right?
The ring hit the rod, a wave went out, then you all felt
Okay.
this pull, and
Apologies. I mean, yes, we did get hurt when he exploded, but the explosion isn't what hurt us. So, cut off his finger. Ring was in the finger. The ring tore from the finger. Apparently, have a really good grip, and stuck to the rod, and the rod let out this pulse, and that's
Right.
when he exploded and blood was ripped from our bodies.
very well. And who was damaged exactly?
I think all of us. I didn't really see Mastos in his frog form, but I know Elion and I were damaged.
I was okay, but I felt it, and I'm just thinking, and I lick my lips.
And Trey and Jack, you also hurt, yes?
They weren't there.
How far?
I don't know. How far away were you guys? What would you say?
You said when I was halfway there, it was like 40 feet.
No, it's further than that. That's when you were getting close down that hallway. If you had to gauge by running, you'd say it's hard to tell a direct line, right? Because you guys kind of ran to the east and then ran to the south. So if you had to estimate, maybe 500 feet.
We were pretty far away. Probably
Could-
500 feet.
Could you draw him a map of The tunnels you ran through? And where you encountered Cam's friends?
Oh yeah, I remember the place.
But if they have a limited range of 500 feet, I don't see how it would be beneficial unless there's some way to amplify the power.
There could be.
Well, the Bowsers, they suck in the moisture from air, but it takes a long time to do so. It's not exactly instant.
This was pretty instant.
This was instant.
Very.
Yes, more investigation on the non-destroyed ones, perhaps.
I still
Thrag will...
think you should be very careful. If it is Seiko-sen we're dealing with, 2 of her goons are still down there, and we don't know what is to come of them.
They're probably not down there anymore.
What do you mean?
They probably left. That was kind of what they were trying to do. I think we were really the ones that held them up.
So they're finished doing what they were doing down there?
They said they were, yes. They were trying to leave.
I look at Aristos all worried and panicked.
Oh.
That's...
Thrag will take care. He's aware of the situation. Have no fear. No need to put yourselves in more danger or anything. We are quite capable of investigating safely.
Do you know if Cam lived close by the other 2 homes of the other 2?
Cam, I believe, live down by the water to the southeast of Arakan, I believe.
Didn't we go to his house?
I don't think we went to Cam's.
Oh, you went to Mass Empires.
Okay. Yeah, but like, wasn't the guard right near his house? I thought he said he lived like right here, and then the other 2 lived.
You pointed up to like Mass's house, and Pyre lived next door to Mass.
Oh, okay.
And Jack's gonna look at Trey, and he's gonna kind of give him a follow me. I'm gonna go check on Cam's place.
Well, sorry, don't know exactly his address or anything.
That's fine. If I have to ask around, I will. Just let me know if you guys need me.
This time, Elion who's kind of lost in thought, looking at the photo, kind of breaks concentration and just realizes now that Aristos is back in the room. He gets up quickly and walks the picture over to him. This, I believe, is who we're dealing with.
Looks at you and kind of nods and takes it from you. Kind of like a surprised look on his face as he sees it. But quite exquisite, Elion. I was not aware that you were quite the artist. Quite amazing.
I think I've been able to draw this well before. I sketch a lot, I do, but it's more for memory's sake and note-taking. At this, I don't know. This is something more.
Interesting. Curious. Your sketch of the ring and of this person. Did you say that it is more pronounced than it was before today?
Sorry, I didn't understand the question.
Is your drawing better now than it was before?
Oh,
Like the drawings that you did, are they way better today than
right,
they
okay,
were
yeah.
before?
Well, my ring drawing is about my normal ability, I would say. But
To be fair, I did inspire him to do the second one. So
Perhaps. Okay. He chuckles a little bit.
I just kind of like turn and look at Darius. I'm like not really aware of what that means, but
I'm quite inspiring. I've been
Right.
told by many.
Yes. Instilling inspiration on others and their teammates. Most encouraged. Most encouraged.
no. Well then, yes, that would be it then.
I may. Can I keep this, Elion? Do you mind?
No, I don't mind. Do we need it? And then I just kind of turn to everyone. Do we need this?
I don't think so.
Right. No, you may keep it.
Very well. Excellent. Unless there's anything else, I can get to work on this and ask whoever wants to speak to me. He kind of chuckles nervously about it. Anything else I can help you all with while you're here?
No, I think I'm going to go get some rest and reach out to a couple contacts and see if I can get some more information on what might be happening here.
Very well. Very well. Okay.
Okay. Are you all good? Do you need me for anything?
Oh, there was. Do you play flute?
I can.
I do.
Ah, excellent. I found this old flute. Darius, if you wish, follow me upstairs. I can get it for you. It's quite exquisite, I assure you.
Well, certainly.
He starts walking towards the stairs.
You'll follow him. Little confused look on his face. Kind of turns to the group and he's like,
Just see Mastos like,
Jak had already left as well.
Yeah, you head down. Was Trey going with Jak, or were you staying behind?
Yeah, I think when Jak nodded for Trey, I think Trey would have moved to follow him and then lingered like Trey always does. Overheard a bit and thought that he probably wasn't going to be much good here, and then pursued Jak when he knew that he wasn't going to be able to contribute.
Okay, all right. Yeah, so Darius, you follow Aristos up and goes to the corner of the room, and you see on a shelf, you see a very basically chiseled flute. Looks super basic. I was going to send this. He pulls out a little parchment, but I can just hand it to you. Here you go.
okay. I take it and I open it up. Because I assume it's the note that Elion read.
Yes.
Oh. Right. Shit.
Yes. She tried to speak to the remains, and no, nothing to there to reply. No souls.
Is the flute within like grabbing range?
Yep.
He's gonna grab it and just kind of like testing it out so that
You immediately
And
get
he's gonna-
this feeling of dust in your mouth. It's been sitting there for a while.
yeah. Oh yes, it's quite a tuned flute. Okay. I will. I don't know what to do. See with this, but I will try to find more information. I appreciate your assistance in trying to discover more.
She did ask if you were wanting her to stay there or proceed, perhaps inside, clear the way. She's very feisty and excitable for an old lady.
Okay, if she's capable,
Oh, very powerful.
if she can look deeper into it, absolutely. The first sign of danger or anything that may cause her harm, tell her to get out of there.
Very well. She'll be very excited to look further, I think.
All right. Thank you, Aristos, and make sure you thank her for me as well.
Indeed, I will. Perhaps she will thank you herself when she sees you as well.
Perhaps. I will prestidigitation the flute so it doesn't look like it's been sitting on a shelf for ever. You don't mind if I take this, I assume?
Of course. Yes, absolutely. I think not much of a player myself.
All right. Thank you. And I will head back downstairs, and I'm just gonna kind of be tossing the flute in my hand.
Yeah. Aristos turns and kind of walks over to the window, kind of looking out over Arakan as you walk down the stairs. Jack and Trey, you guys make your way down. Where exactly you guys want to go?
I would say Jack is going to start heading towards the direction Aristos had mentioned, but he's going to try to find somebody, be it a guard or townsfolk, and he's going to start asking where he can find Cam's house.
Yeah, absolutely. There's citizens walking around. There's guards sort of outside majority of major buildings, like the temple building and the inn. And so, yeah, citizen or guard who would you like to approach?
We'll start with a guard.
Okay. Yeah, you see an Aarakocra standing. As you come out of the temple, the closest one would be, or if you come out of the tower, the closest would be at the temple. You're going to go down the path a little bit, turn to the left, up the steps, and you see a guard standing there with a spear. He has yellow feathers, a long beak. You can see a little crack on the tip of it. You can see the ears are kind of pulled back. Standing very proud, chest out, wings kind of pinned back, standing with a spear with a respectful nod.
Jack will approach him. Sir, I'm trying to find Farmer Cam's home. I need to speak with him. Could you point me in a direction?
I'm not aware of a Farmer Cam, but the farmers are to the northwest, good sir.
Okay, I will start there. Thank you.
You are very welcome.
Jack will start making his way to the northwest.
Can we interest you in some type of worship? Perhaps the temple is available.
Perhaps later, after I speak with Cam, I might swing by and give my respects to Sparrow.
Oh, perhaps asking Sparrow where Cam is will get you the answers you are looking for.
It's not a bad idea. As he starts making his way down.
Okay.
Yeah, Tracy's gonna go right along with Jack.
Okay, perfect.
You have a deity you cling to?
Long time ago, back when things were a bit more messy, I kind of lost myself, and there was a time I thought maybe there was something to all that. Whatever it is, I mean, sometimes it can make you, but no, I never suspected that.
Oh,
well, I
sorry.
assume no one never have no time for me. They'd always want to take something from you, you know. Never did trust that sort. Always seemed a bit seedy. My life. People always want to take something from you. And somebody that powerful, they're not going to give you a choice what it is you give up. I don't know if I trust that relationship.
Sorry I asked.
I don't blame you none. Sounds like you like this person, Sparrow. Whoever that is. More power to you. I'm sure they're quite nice.
I don't really know them very well. Atlas he was an automaton. Was in our group for a while. Was in the tournament and all that, and he followed Sparrow, and when he died, or before he died, he gave me this, and he kind of pulls on his cloak,
Mhm.
So I kind of keep it in memory of him, and it's done some things for me. So I guess I have something to pay mine to.
And to clarify, when he pulled on the cloak he was holding, you see a small kind of symbol, like a metal symbol, that is almost shaped like a brooch, almost, that is pinned to the cloak.
The symbol of Sparrow. So that's about my extent.
Well, I won't hold it against you. Going off and finding yourself a bit of purpose, someone who can give it to you. Sometimes that's exactly what people need.
That or I'll sell it later, because Atlas owed me 20 gold. But I think I'll just keep it for sentimental value.
And the 20 gold was folded in. Oh. Just saying, he did pay it back.
I forget if I added it. We'll assume I'm good.
So to clarify, you guys walking away from the guard, are you heading to the northeast to where you said the farmers are? Or where are you
Yes.
going? Okay.
Yes, that direction.
All right.
And as we get closer, if Jack starts to see more people, he'll start asking the locals that live in that area.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you guys start heading that way. Citizens start walking around. Back in the tower, Darius, you head down to the kind of lower level there. Elion and Mastos still there. What do you guys do?
So I'm gonna come down flipping the flute because Mastos is like he watching me as I.
Foxmos, yeah.
Tim, you're
Oh
me.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I am. I was waiting for Darius to come down the stairs, and now that he is, I'm watching him flip this flute up and down.
So I will flip it and look at him, and then catch it, and then I'm just gonna go and hand it over to him.
And he like squeaks, takes it, gives it a little.
I love how it completely ignored me saying shush.
Just to be clear, is your Foxmos? Are you doing the like holding it in your paws, or?
No. I remember I went upstairs and I transformed out of Foxmos to give the stuff
Oh,
to.
right. Would have been funnier, but okay.
But yeah.
But yes, okay. You do a doodle-doodle-doo, and yeah.
And I squeak again. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm gonna go back to my room in the triples. Do you need me for anything before I go? This is to Mastos and Elion.
No, I think I'm going to also head back to the room.
I do too.
Right. All right. He kind of like awkwardly waves and starts making his way.
Do you mind if I come with you?
You want to come to the triples with me?
Wait, is that not where we were?
You guys stayed in the
We're
Soups
the
for the free room.
twins.
Darius is the triples is where he paid for a
Oh,
room,
right.
and he's had some good times.
Right. Is it on the way to the Zooms? Like,
Kind of, yeah. Well, he would go north, and you would go west. You
Yeah.
go past it a little bit.
just for some of the way, I'm gonna go back to the Zooms.
Okay. Sure. I guess. Whatever you want. Doesn't matter.
I will head out as well.
Okay, Mr. Mastos.
I'll follow suit.
Okay, are you following Elion or Darius?
Elion to the Zooms.
Oh, okay, just clarifying. I don't know what you got
Alright.
going on.
Seeing Mastos, Darius actually stops. Mastos, I had a thought. I don't know. It may be a dead end. Why don't you go back to the tree and see if you can communicate to Filbert or Demantrum and see if there's a way to get your tree power working?
Oh, Well, I could do that.
We have time to kill.
I could also ask Mundus. I should probably ask him. I feel like
you can talk to Mundus. This whole time, we've told you we have a relationship with Ga and Lego, and you never thought, hey, I can talk to the god of Earth.
Talking to Mundus is natural. It's easy. I do it. You've seen me do it.
What?
Mundus is the nature all around us, the life. I talk to him all the time.
Of course you do. And he's just gonna turn around and walk.
It's Mastos thinking he's communicating with Mundus this entire time. And I play the flute again as I follow them.
Yeah, so you make your guys' way down the stairs, exit the wizard's tower. It's about a 1 or 2 minute walk until you guys would verge off, and Darius, you would head to the north, Elion to the west. If you guys want to have a little conversation along the way or anything, now's the time.
I mean, I think Elion would have been pretty quiet and kept to himself, unless engaged.
Darius, be quiet too. Mastos, just playing your flute.
Just playing the flute.
Okay. As you guys continue your walk, Jak and Trey, lots of citizens walking by. You see a small family. You see a human, male, female, and a small child walking towards. Kind of like you see this excited look on the little child's face as he kind of looks up at Jak, and the mother kind of just turns her shoulder a little bit and kind of nods and smiles towards you.
Jak will just kind of wave at them.
And the little kids just start bouncing around. Ah, Jak Nara! Shh, leave him alone, leave him alone.
Jak, seeing the kids looking at him, he's going to summon Talamore's favor, and he's just going to extend it. He's going to shoot up in the air and give him a backflip and land on it and collapse the pole as he comes back down to the ground, just to give him a tiny show.
Yeah, as he's holding the mom's hand, and you just see his head looking back went back, and she's just kind of swatting him forwards.
And Jak, have they gotten to the farmer area?
No, but there are lots of citizens on the way. If you wanted to talk to any of them that you wanted to talk to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jak will. Good.
Okay.
I'll say Jak will probably wait till he gets a little bit closer, but he might try one or two citizens on the way there, just to stop and be like, "Excuse me, I'm looking for Farmer Cam's home. I need to speak with him. Is that something you can point out to me?"
Yeah, you say this to this half orc. He's kind of got this leather strap across each shoulder, a big box or crate of some description on his back. Right, Cam, you're looking for. Oh, Cam, have a few drinks with him. He's a bit of an old sourpuss, but yeah, you'll find him down by Southeast House. There's a little fishing hut there. He stays right beside there. You can find him there if he's not up at the inn.
Southeast House.
That one. Yeah, what are you looking for? He owes you money, probably, don't he? He likes a bit of a bet. Yeah, a bit of a scamp he is. Well, if you see him, tell me he owes me 4 copper.
Well, I'll tell you what. And he's gonna flick 1 platinum at him as he's like, "Go get as many drinks as you need and consider Cam's debt paid."
Holy crap! Picks it off the floor as he did not catch it. Freeze that up, mate! And he gives you a big slap on the back. You feel his orcish hand kind of lurch you forward a little bit.
Yeah, Jack's
blessings to you, my friend. Yeah. And he starts quickly walking off before you change your mind.
All right, so southeast. Now, which way do we gotta go?
Yeah. So you remember whenever you guys were investigating Slacknip's or the murder that happened that you thought was Slacknip. It was to the very east of the city. That's where the body of water kind of led up to. And you would have very easily seen this fishing hut to the south of that body of water. So lined up fishing rods outside. This is clearly like a recreational activity or people that want to go there.
Yeah, so Jak will immediately remember it. All right, Trey, keep up. I have some things to look into, and then I'm going to see if I can beat you up. And then he's going to just take off in a sprint.
And Trey's just gonna smile and shake his head as Jak takes a couple steps, and then Trey will follow behind him, trying to keep pace.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. So at this point, Darius, you kind of come to the turn off to the north to the triples, where you would turn away from where Elion and Mastos are going.
Okay. I make my way inside. Is my lovely bartender working?
You just peel off, don't say anything. Elion and Mastos, you just see Darius just take a turn and just walk off to the north. Oh, hello, Darius. Welcome back. Time for a little bit of an afternoon nap, perhaps?
That is Sophie, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because it also sounded like Lego, so I was like, why are you here?
Bought myself a bar, I did. Oh, coming for stay.
Hello, darling. Yeah, maybe I'll take a bit of a rest. I do need to take care of a few things first. Dark times these are.
Oh my goodness, why? What happened?
You know, the life I used to live. I was very carefree. And I kind of just did what I wanted. And it was all fun. In the last few weeks, months, I've lost track of time. It seems like it's life-ending event after life-ending event. I don't feel like I'm cut out to be a hero.
Well, I don't know if heroes really understand the heroes until it happens.
Yeah, well, it's been a lot. It really gives you a different perspective on things. You know what I mean?
I do. I see many people come through, and different experiences lead to different personalities, different ways that people deal with things. And things may be rough sometimes, but life's hills and valleys, isn't it?
Yeah. I guess I'm making up for all the hills. Wait, valleys? Which one's the easier one?
I like going into the valleys. That's the easiest one for me.
All right, so yeah, my life's been a lot of valleys. And now I think I'm climbing whatever the highest peak in this cursed world is.
Well, I would say, whoever goes down the lowest has the highest to reach.
You're quite insightful.
I have my moments.
Tell me something. What's a beautiful, insightful girl like you doing in a place like this?
Well, I find that being able to bring a little bit of joy into everybody's life, whether it be just for a moment or longer, is worthwhile in the world. It seems to be my gift that I can bring, and so why not bestow upon that to everyone that I can?
You're right. I've gone about this all wrong. I'll tell you what, Sophie. If I don't die in the next few days, should you allow me, I'd like to take you out for a proper dinner.
And where, perchance, would this dinner be? Are you going to cook?
We could try that, but I want to take you somewhere that you enjoy. So, I don't know this town very well. Do you have a favorite restaurant?
I don't really, but I do enjoy a good picnic. I'm a simple girl.
Very well. I will. Do you have any favorite foods?
I had to choose.
Give me a couple. I'll make sure
Well,
that.
I do
There's a
like
good
a
spread.
fine cheese.
All right, Jesus. Very well. All right. I will make sure that this picnic is not grandiose, but somewhere up there. Again, this is if I don't die. So,
I'm quite sure you'll be fine. Man of your stature and skill, the great Darius Silverstrum. Just another little bump in the road, I'm sure.
I don't know about great, but tell you what, darling. Hold on to this for me, and I will hand her 1 platinum piece.
Oh, are you sure this is quite generous?
We'll just say that this is my promise to come back.
Very well. This will be here for you when you return.
Thank you. Is there a room I can bunk up in?
Indeed, the room you stayed in the first night. We haven't let it out to anyone else. You
Oh,
may take that
perfect.
again.
Do I owe any money for it currently?
I think the 1 platinum will serve as a, we'll say, deposit for now.
Very well. Thank you, darling.
She
And I
slides
will.
the key over.
I'm gonna take her hand and kiss it, and then I'll make my way upstairs.
Yeah, she kind of lifts a little bit of her apron, kind of does a little cutsy as you kiss her hand. Off you go up the stairs.
If there is stuff I want to do in the room, but if you want to shift scene, that's totally fine.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. So, Elion and Mastos, you guys heading straight towards the Sooms? Anything on the way, or just heading straight there?
I'm just heading straight there. Gonna head down.
Trying to avoid eye contact with Mastos, who is whimsically playing his flute enthusiastically around Elion, kind of like swooping in, swooping out, swooping in, swooping out, all around him.
Yes, I'd be ignoring that.
Trying to.
Roll a performance, please, Mastos.
With advantage, right?
Absolutely not.
Oh. Well, I don't need it anyways, because that's a 19.
19. Okay. So as you guys kind of like, Darius peels off, and Mastos still playing his flute and trying to get in Elion's face, and Elion kind of head down. Mastos, sort of the corner of your eye, you see what looks to be about 5 or 6 people now, about 15 feet behind, walking along, kind of just bobbing their head back and forth. You see 1 or 2 children start to come in from the side. A small crowd just slowly kind of bopping along as you move towards the Sooms.
I notice this and play even more enthusiastically. I am the Pied Piper.
So after a few minutes, you guys do indeed reach the Sooms, the rope ladder leading up. Very easy to make your way to the to where you guys were staying. The 2 individual huts that were there. What do you guys want to do?
Going in my room.
Okay. So Elion's heading into the right-hand hut. Mastos, there's also a hut to the left. Both of these you know that was assigned for the ATLADS. You could go to either one.
I will do like a flute, look over there. A flute, look over there. And then I'll do like a flute. No. And I'll turn around. And I'll start fluting my way to the lake where I slept last night.
Okay. Yeah, so you head back down the ladders and up to the north towards the kind of worship area, the deity Bella. Okay, so Trey and Jak. So you guys are running down towards the fishing area. Yeah, good sprint down. Takes you next to no time. Jak, you pinpoint out where this fishing hut with all the kind of the rods stacked up in front, all sitting there. You look in, you see a small halfling behind a counter, sitting on a little stool, feet up on the bench, just twiddling his thumbs, watching the front door, looking for somebody to come in.
Okay. Something that Trey may notice is every time he apparates this special weapon, he has to say something to get it to extend. And the few times you've seen him do it, you'll probably have noticed he says the word Meleth.
Meleth, cool.
Yes, which I don't know if Trey speaks Elven or Elvish, but if he does, he would know what it means. And it is the word for love, deep love. Just a side note there. But yeah, as Jak kind of gets there, he'll kind of walk up to the halfling. So, Cam lives here, right?
Indeed he does, mate.
And who are
He's
you?
not here right now, though. Oh my. I'm the proprietor of this fine establishment. Would you like to go fishing?
No, I need to go see Cam's room.
I don't much let people into other people's rooms, you know. Privacy and all that.
I understand the caution, but we have means to believe he's associated with somebody of ill intent. And I'm with the ATLADS. I'm Jak Nara.
Oh,
and
Jak
I'm
Nara.
investigating.
Oh, excellent. Well, have you been authorized by the city military to do such investigations, good sir?
You can speak with Khalid if you have any questions.
I don't really care that much, but I don't really want to let somebody in his room. That's a little bit rude, I think.
Well, we need to do some investigating to see any connections.
Connections to who? Maybe I can help you. Maybe I know who he's been hanging around with.
I appreciate the attempt, but we'll save that line of questionings for a later time.
Okay, Inspector Nara.
And, yeah, if you could show me the way.
No. I don't think it's a good idea that I'll let you into somebody else's area.
Well, I need to investigate, so...
Roll a
Are
persuasion.
you- All right, sweet. This guy's killing me. Please roll decently. Now, I know I'm charismatic. You say persuasion?
Yes.
6.
A 6. Excellent. Oh, well, I still don't think it's a great idea, Mr. Nara, but you know what could really relax you? Good bit of fishing.
I'll tell you what, after I'm done with my investigation that I am going to make, we'll fish. And then he's going to pull out a platinum piece and he's going to flick it at him. I'm sure you have to go check your poles and line and make sure there's extra bait available. And he's just going to attempt to walk right past him at this point with the platinum being flicked to him.
So as you flick the platinum, you see those eyes widen a little bit. But he sees you start to move and he just backs out a little bit. What? My pole's just fine, sir. I checked it earlier.
Excellent. And Jak is going to...
Now, sir. Privacy. It's almost a home invasion at this stage.
And Jak's going to reach back into his bag, and he's going to put another platinum out.
You put it on the table?
Yeah.
He looks back over at Trey. Kind of check what's Trey doing while this is happening.
Trey, he's there with Jak, but he is letting Jak talk with this guy. And Trey's looking around and looking for any clues that he can find. He's trying to identify any way to tell where in this area it belongs to Cam specifically, and I don't think that it's been said that we see anything like that. I gather this is something of like a barracks, maybe.
Yeah, it's basically like a fishing store, if you will. So it has a kind of counter, and then behind the counter you can see stairs that kind of lead up to a second level. But if you want to roll a perception for me, exactly what you can see. Jak's trying to badger the shopkeep.
Trying to persuade poorly.
I got a dirty 20.
30, 20. Awesome. Yeah, as you look around, it looks like at least this part of the building is designed purely for a shop. You can see flies all set up. You can see rods to the side, hooks all lined up. This is definitely all built in that respects. Anything home related must be at a different area of this building. And there's nothing that indicates specifically the Cam that you met. There's nothing here that indicates that he is here or has been here in this room. But he does, as you put that second platinum on, Jak, and he kind of checks out Trey, kind of looking around. He's like, "Oh my goodness! Oh, did you hear that crack, Inspector Nara? Did you hear that crack?
Yeah, outside. I think you need to attend to it.
Oh, my ankle! My ankle! I think you hit me! Oh no! Oh no!" And he starts to duck down. And you see his hand just go on the top of the counter and kind of pull the coin out. Oh, big hat! Oh no!
As soon as he's down,
yeah.
Jack's gone up the stairs.
Okay. And Trey?
Yeah, I mean, I think Trey would read the situation pretty easily. Trey, who probably looked like he was looking for something, seeing that we're allowed to pass, or at least, feasibly could concern, find that we should be able to move by. He's going to follow right along with Jak.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, Jak, you quickly up the stairs. Roll a perception for me.
15 on the die, plus 6, so 21.
Okay, perfect. As you go up here, this is a one room, and you see two beds on the north end of the wall, two separate single beds with chests at the bottom of each. You see some shelves, you see a desk, and you can see that the side of this wall is kind of open, and it goes out to sort of a deck that goes probably about 15, 20 feet over the water below. So this looks like a bedroom shared by two people.
Okay, yeah, Jack's immediately going to start looking around. Check the chests, under the bed, shelves, drawers, everything.
All right.
Short of ripping this place apart, he's looking around for everything he can.
You got it. So roll investigation, and Trey, while you're up there, you want to be doing the same or anything specific?
Yeah, Trey's working the opposite direction, split up and cover all the vectors. I think Trey's probably a little bit less concerned about trying to be sneaky about it, because I think that we all know Cam is dead. So I don't think Trey's too concerned about trying to make it look like it's nice or something. Someone is going to come here before long to start looking for stuff. So Trey is definitely going to be looking as best he can.
Okay, yeah, for sure. So an investigation from yourself as well?
Yeah. Jak got a dirty 20, 16 on the die, plus 4.
I'm going to use a luck point. Don't worry about that roll. 9.
9. Okay. Yeah, so Trey, you're kind of checking under the bed and looking around. Nothing much catching your attention. Jak, as you go through the chests, the first chest you flip open, and you can immediately tell that this is the clothing of the gentleman downstairs, just purely based on the size of the clothing within. A lot smaller, a more petite. You dig through it, you don't find anything that is outstanding to you. It's purely his clothes. You go to the next chest and you open it up. This chest is only got a few items of clothing at the bottom, but you do notice a small leather. It's not even a pouch. It's almost like a small little square of leather that's being tied with a ribbon.
Swiping and checking out what it is.
Okay, so you swipe that. You continue to look around. And as you do, you can tell based on how the different kind of sets of things are set up on the desk and set up on the dresser. You can tell that this is two people that have basically shared this living space for a long time, and accept this to be like their home together. And as you open this pouch, as soon as you kind of pull the ribbon, ting 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 ting, all these coins start falling onto the ground. Platinum coins start hitting the floor. And as you kind of open up the pouch, As you open up the pouch, you see that there's a parchment inside that was kind of wrapped around these coins.
Jak is going to gather up all the platinum, put it in his bag, and then he's going to read this parchment.
Okay. Yeah, so you open it up and it says, I'm sorry, Star. I have to go for a while, but this will take care of you while I'm gone.
Oh.
Wonder who Star is. All right, how much platinum?
There is 500 platinum.
Sweet, we'll grab that. And
You guys have
then,
milked these guys like payments. Like...
Jack's gonna go over to the other chest that is what's his face's,
Mhm.
and he is going to drop 30 platinum in the chest, and then he's gonna make his way downstairs.
Oh, me ankle. Oh, it still hurts so much. Oh, gosh. He's just sitting on the
Okay.
floor.
Okay, yeah, and Jack's gonna like make his way downstairs and wait for Trey to get down.
Yeah, Trey, you didn't find much with your searching around.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that Trey would have like heard coins hitting the ground and whatnot, and been
Yeah.
amazed by the sheer wealth that's been spread in this region.
And when Jack gets downstairs, all right, looks like I can't find anything connecting him, so I think he's fine.
Oh, goodness me. Oh, it's all cleared, eh? Oh, great. Hold on then.
Well, I tell you what, I'm about to go test my mettle against our new comrade.
Oh,
But,
so you
I
can
think-
catch most fish first, eh? Yeah, this is a great rod over here. See this blue one? Very intricate. You got to be very delicate with it.
Jack kind of thinks back for a second. You know what? Set us up. We'll fish.
All
And
right.
Jack will close his eyes and he'll thank Tareen. Meet us down southeast side. We're gonna go fishing. And clear his eyes and back to normal.
Perfect. The guy springs out with a real spring in his step now. He slams his hand down on the counter. All right, let's get you set up. He starts running over to grab some rods for you guys. Elion, you in your room, are you just heading right to sleep, or did you want to do anything specific when you're in the room?
No, I'm gonna journal. And I'm gonna. Is there a mirror in this room?
Yeah, there's a little hand mirror.
Before a little hand mirror. No, I would probably journal, and I would just kind of try to replay the day, my thoughts, and try to be as detailed as I can. And I want to sketch a picture of Cam when I first met him, sitting on the bench or sitting on the log in the fields.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Mastos, in your room, you doing anything specific?
I'm not in the room.
Sorry, you're heading up to the Bella worshipping area. So yeah, you go up the stone steps, and there's the kind of circular pool of water, kind of the stone archway, remembering the beautiful sleep that you had there previously.
I am going to sit on the river's edge with my feet in the water, just kind of kicking my feet. And I will I will play a flute serenade. And I will play it to the land, thinking about how this place will thrive when we are gone. And nothing bad will come of those rods down underneath.
Okay.
But no, specifically, I want to play to I want to play like I was playing back in the grove
Mhm.
and play a special song. The life of nature.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Roll a performance check with advantage for me.
Oh, you know what? That dice is not getting rolled. Oh, thank you for the advantage because I rolled a 1 on that one. And a nat 20!
Nice.
He nails the nat 20s on his performance checks.
I rolled a nat 1 first, though.
Yeah, so as your feet touching this this pool of water that you know to be used as a worshipping area for the god of the stars, and you dangle your feet in it and kind of splish splash around. As you let this song kind of radiate out, it almost starts to feel like an echo, almost like you're in a small room, and you can almost feel the sound kind of moving back and forth. As you kind of focus and continue your song, it starts to open up and widen and widen to the point where you can almost feel like your song is just stretching all across the mortal plane. And as you kind of like open your eyes as you're into it and you're moving, and you start to see the small blooms, the tiny small blooms of the Fae that have penetrated through from the mortal plane, slowly just swaying the rhythmic motion of the song that you're playing in time, relaxing and enjoying the show. Darius, you are in your room. What do you wish to be doing?
I will use my last 4th level spell slot to cast Sending. And I am going to contact Magnus. I am going to say, update Sikosen at work in Aerocan. Correct assumption with Paradon. He is working for her. Planted rods under city. Absorbing blood. Please advise. Thank you.
So, you send this message. Roll a D100, please.
Ooh. Get dice. 1, 2. Ooh. 5.
5. Okay. So about 30 seconds goes by, and then you get the response. And the voice isn't clear. Kind of is cutting in and out almost. Leave Arokan if that's what you have found. She cannot be fought against. When my contact has more, he will tell you. You get this sense of like pain and intense pain through the words.
Well, shit. All right. Well, next one on the list. And he's going to kind of like, almost like fall back and try to go into like a trance to contact a Mantrum.
Okay.
The father? He means father as in like God.
Gotcha.
Like daddy.
But he says that in like a cheeky way, like hoping to Mantrum like picks up. Not in like,
Darius way. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not like condescending, but it's like, you know.
Yeah.
He knows he's now building a religion, so he's like, hey.
Yeah.
Things are getting a little weird. Another god, Sikosen, is doing work here. Someone named Paradon is apparently Vinmoria or something along those lines is now working for Sikosen. They created some type of rods that can absorb blood. There's something sinister at work, and I don't know what it is. Any advice that you may have, or any boons you may be able to give to me or anyone in the group would be great right about now.
And you lay back and you kind of close your eyes to go into this trance. For the first time in a long time, when you kind of like open your eyes, you're not where you closed your eyes. You recognize this room from one other time before. When you seen him frozen in stone in front of these orbs. And there he sits again in the same position. This time, no stone covering his skin. As he stands up to turn, you can see parts of his flesh still having these flakes of stone and cracks within it. But as he comes across, he starts to walk towards you, wings kind of half spread out, horns railed back. And you're not sure, but through those teeth, you're pretty sure there's a little bit of a grin on his face. And as he walks towards you, you see he's got about 2 foot height on you. Muscles abound as he puts his massive hand on your shoulder.
Darius, I have much to thank you for. I never thought we would get to where we are today. Son. Advice is what you seek. Power is what I try to give. But advice, you need to pick a course, Darius. Don't spread yourself too thin. Pick a course and stay true to it. What do you find is the most pressing?
Well, initially I thought it was Paradon, Vinmoria, whoever he is. But if he's working for her... Although I guess if we could stop him, that would at least hinder her. I don't think we can fight her. I mean, you would know better than me. You're a lot older than I am. No offense.
He steps back.
She is the one that made Magnus. Well, I don't know if made, but instigated the very experiments that brought you to the place you are today. She is not one to be trifled with. But if her supports can be broken, then perhaps she can be, if not defeated, at least delayed in her objectives.
Do you have any idea on how to... Assuming Paradon's been possessed by his father, Vinmoria, do you have any idea how to exercise that?
If this is indeed something with blood weaving, then it is beyond my abilities of unbinding.
Man, you would think something that's this threatening people would have documentation on somewhere.
Apparently it was all destroyed when the last of the Bloodweavers were hunted down to try and prevent such things.
Yeah, look what that did. All right. Last question. Sorry, I don't want to take up too much of your time. She's taken these, what did he call them? Douses? Or dowsing rods? They're supposed to be like a farming equipment. They absorb moisture from the air, but they've been retuned to pull blood. Any idea why? They put 3 of them underneath Aerocan.
I would say to kill people, but that seems like a very small goal for one so powerful. If the power comes from blood, then gathering blood would indeed be a powerful objective.
What if she's doing it in multiple locations?
Well, from what I understand, Magnus has someone working on that as we speak.
Yeah, they contacted me. They said they would be in touch or something.
Yes,
Apparently this
indeed.
reads-
This Radagon will contact you when ready.
And we'll leave it there for the evening. So,
did you just
thank you
mention?
so much for
Did you just
watching,
mention?
guys.
Excuse me.
Wait. Did you just mention Radagon?
Thanks for watching,
He
guys.
exists in multiple worlds.
Well, he filled out his story at the end of Chains.
Yeah, he did.
I
told
see
you what he
guys
wanted.
back here
I
next
told
Tuesday,
you what he wanted.
8 p.m. EST.
And it's power.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you on the next one.
Is he another
You can't